Hi, grade fives. Welcome to our simulation game. Congratulations on being selected for a one-way trip to Rigel 3, where you guys are going to settle a brand new colony. So, here's the object of the game.
We would like for the winner to have the most points after the end of the game.
So, Mr. Hill, how are we earning points today?
Thank you for that question, Mr. Wutzke. To earn points, every day you'll get a scenario and you'll draw cards. When you draw these cards, they're awarded based on your decisions that you have made from the scenarios that are played out. So if you make a great decision, you can draw from a draw 4 card pile. If your decision doesn't have a great rationale, you would choose from a lesser pile. So the number of points that you get is directly dependent upon the decisions that your group makes.
So every day, we, the teachers, are going to present you with a different scenario. You, with your group, are going to have to think your way through these scenarios. Some of these scenarios are good, some of these scenarios are bad. And then you're going to take your rationale to us, the teachers, and we will give you a rating based on your rationale, and that's how you're going to choose these cards.
The rationale can be found on Google Classroom for each of your groups.
It's a form that looks a little bit like this. You can't see it from how far we are away, but trust us, it's on Google Classroom, and you'll be filling this form out every day and then submitting it to an assigned teacher, one of us 3, and we will then immediately give you feedback and tell you from which pile you'll be drawing your cards.
So let's talk about these consequence cards a little bit. There are good consequences that are in yellow that say fortune, and there are negative consequences that say misfortune. Good ones increase points, bad ones decrease points. The higher the number on the card, the higher those points are. The lower the number on the card, the worse points they are.
These piles are based on the choices that you make in your rationales from the day before. So if you get a pile 1 card, that means that your rationale wasn't very well thought out, or there was poor choices that costed you and your settling group resources or lives. If we tell you you get a draw from the 4-point pile, that means that your rationale was really well thought out. There was reasoning about how best to protect your resources, your people, and your culture.
Now, when you arrive to your planet Rigel 3, you will be with the group. We're calling those family groups, but for the purpose of the class, it's just a group of 3 students. When you arrive to this new planet, you will be assigned a region. Now, those regions won't be given the same names as Canada's regions, but they will all share important similarities with Canada's regions. In fact, it will be one of your jobs to try and decide or try and draw some conclusions about which region, the region that you're in, is most like which Canadian region.
And just like the regions here in Canada, some of these regions have more resources, some of them have less resources. Each region has some bonuses and some disadvantages. You'll also be selected to represent families, and you're going to have a family card that has a little bit of a backstory, and it will also have some bonuses and penalties. So just to keep it nice and even between groups, give you guys a little bit of thought for when you're creating your rationales. How are you going to use the environment to maybe help you overcome a problem, or maybe how are you going to work together as a family? So what we're going to do is we're going to play around, just we 3 teachers, just to show you guys a little bit how this game is played. And you can always go back to the videos to see, if you're not quite sure, just to see how it works. We wish you luck. We're excited about this, and I know we're going to have fun as we play this.
Good luck, grade 5s.